You won't believe what's going on behind the scenes at Wrexham right now. The club is buzzing. We're talking potential multi-million-pound signings, emotional farewells, and even the retirement of a legendary player. But stay with us until the end, because the final bit of news is by far the most controversial, and it's seriously splitting the fanbase in two. It's today's headline story, and it's bound to stir up debate. But before we get to that, there's loads going on at Wrexham that you need to know. Let's kick off with the first story. Story 1, Jefferson Louis retires, the end of a true non-league icon. We start with a name that younger fans might not recognise, but for followers of grassroots and non-league football, he's a cult hero, Jefferson Louis. The former Wrexham striker, who netted 15 goals in 42 appearances back in 2008, has officially announced his retirement at the age of 46. Yes, you read that right, 46 years old. In a sport where most hang up their boots by 35, Louis kept battling well into his mid-40s. But that remarkable longevity is just one part of what made his career so unique. Jefferson Louis became a legend for another incredible reason. He played for 51 different clubs over nearly 3 decades of professional football. Yes, 51 teams. A true journeyman of the English game, he wore every badge with pride, from well-known league sides to humble non-league outfits. He turned out for the likes of Oxford United, Bristol Rovers, Mansfield Town, Wrexham and dozens more, always bringing with him raw physicality, a strong presence in the box, and above all, an undying love for the game. Fittingly, his final club was Tame United, the same place where he started. A full-circle moment. Upon announcing his retirement, Jefferson said with emotion, "A boy who had a dream, and lived it." Now he plans to remain in football by helping the next generation of players. With nearly 30 years of experience behind him, he's got plenty to pass on. He didn't win the Premier League. He didn't play in World Cups. But Jefferson Louis earned something just as important, the respect of those who truly love the game. Proof that not all heroes wear capes, some wear 51 different shirts and keep going until they're 46. Much respect, Jefferson. You'll be missed. Story 2, Jordan Davies leaves Wrexham, a farewell to a hometown hero. Now for a departure that's tugged at the heartstrings of Wrexham fans. A move no one quite expected, at least not this soon. Jordan Davies is leaving the club. But Jordan isn't just any academy graduate. He's a Wrexham-born lad, a lifelong fan who had the rare honour of playing for the badge he grew up loving. More than that, he was crucial to the club's revival during its toughest years in the National League. His standout moment came in the 2020-21 season when he bagged an astonishing 21 goals, an incredible stat for a midfielder. It was during that run that Jordan became a fan favourite, a beacon of hope and a symbol of what Wrexham could become. With slick technique, great vision, and a wicked long-range shot, he was a shining light in a team still finding its feet. Many would argue that without Jordan Davies, Wrexham might not be where it is today. Sadly, in recent months, Jordan's role in the squad diminished. A loan spell at Grimsby Town followed, but on his return, he struggled to regain his place. Now, with his departure confirmed, a highly emotional chapter comes to an end. It's tough for any fan to see a homegrown player, especially one with such passion for the club, say goodbye. But football is a game of cycles, and even though he won't be part of Wrexham's push towards the Championship or Premier League, his legacy is undeniable. Jordan Davies will always be part of Wrexham's soul. His name is etched in the club's story, on the pitch, in the stats, and most importantly, in the hearts of the fans. Best of luck, Jordan. Wrexham will always be your home. Story 3, Charlie Savage to Wrexham? Fans split over controversial rumour. Think the transfer window was already hot? Well, brace yourself. The latest rumour swirling around the racecourse is none other than Charlie Savage, Reading's young midfielder, reportedly a target for Wrexham in a deal worth around £2 million. But it's not the price tag that's causing a stir, it's the fierce split among fans. This rumour has sparked all-out debate across social media. On one side, you've got supporters thrilled by the idea of building for the future. On the other, a loud group of doubters saying things like, "For the love of God, no. He runs like his dad, but doesn't seem to know where." The dad in question? None other than Robbie Savage, ex-Wales international and now a pundit, known for his no-nonsense style and wild hair. And yes, some fans can't separate the two. But it's not all memes and mockery. Plenty of supporters are backing the move, pointing out that Charlie was one of the standout players when Wales faced Gibraltar, a match played at the racecourse. And then there's the stat that matters. He had more assists than any Wrexham midfielder last season. At just 21, Savage is a product of the Manchester United Academy and a Wales U21 international. His game combines intensity, vertical passing and smart positioning, qualities that manager Phil Parkinson could develop further. But the big question remains, is he the right signing for right now? It's a valid concern. The price is steep, and Wrexham are at a crucial point in their League One transition. Spending millions on a still developing player could be bold or reckless, depending on who you ask. Right now, the fan base is split down the middle. Half want him in red, young blood, fresh legs, future star. Half want more experience, ready-made players for immediate impact. What's clear is that the club is genuinely interested, and the board is weighing it all up. If Savage does come, the pressure will be on, and he'll have to turn all that controversy into performances on the pitch. So, what do you think? Should Wrexham take the gamble on Charlie Savage? Or aim higher? This transfer saga is just beginning. News 4, after Doyle, unhappy Wolves star in Wrexham sights, a bold move incoming? Wrexham are active in the transfer market, and the club's board don't seem to be messing around this summer. Following rumours of a bold move for Christian Eriksen, the club have now set their sights on two players currently on the books at Wolverhampton Wanderers, and both could drastically raise the team's level. The first is Tommy Doyle, a young, dynamic midfielder already tested at Premier League level. Wrexham are seriously interested in bringing him in for the upcoming season, although the competition is fierce. Newly promoted Sunderland and Championship playoff finalists Sheffield United are also keen on the player. Valued at around £3 million, Doyle fits perfectly into the profile manager Phil Parkinson is looking for. The boss has been clear about what the squad needs to compete in League One. The quality level goes up. Power and pace are crucial. You look at the physical data and see a significant jump between League 2 and League 1, and an even bigger one to the Championship. We need to be ready for that. Doyle has exactly those attributes: high tempo, physical strength, and strong game intelligence. If he signs, he'd be a major addition to the Red Dragons midfield. Hwang Hee-chan, the name turning heads. But the name generating the most buzz and excitement among fans is South Korean forward Hwang Hee-chan. According to the highly respected outlet The Athletic, Wolves are open to offers for the 29-year-old, including a potential loan deal. That's where Wrexham could pounce. Hee-chan is lightning quick, naturally a central striker but comfortable playing out wide. Since joining from RB Leipzig, initially on loan, then permanently in 2022, he's been a real handful for Premier League defenders. He's registered 24 goals and 8 assists in the top flight, hardly modest numbers. Despite this, he endured a frustrating 2024-25 season, managing just 649 minutes in the league, which visibly left him disheartened. Speaking to Express and Star, he admitted, "I'm sad, but I'm still a good player. And I never give up." That fighting mentality is exactly what Phil Parkinson values in his players, and Hwang would bring a unique skill set to the squad. His explosiveness, depth and unpredictability in attack are qualities Wrexham currently lack. With the transfer window still in its early stages, it's clear Wrexham are aiming high. The arrival of Premier League level players could mark a new chapter in the club's recent history, showing that the Red Dragons aren't here to simply take part in League One, they're here to fight for more. Could a major surprise be on the way? Stay tuned, this transfer window could get even more exciting. And that's it, those were the top 4 stories of the day from the world of Wrexham. As always, I want to know what you think about it all. Drop a comment below. Does Jefferson Louis deserve a statue? Should Jordan Davies stay? And is Savage really worth £2 million? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any updates. The transfer window is only just beginning, and Wrexham looks set to bring more surprises. See you in the next video. Cheers!